108 years. The good Lord blessed me with 108 years on this earth. I've lived through 2 world wars. I watched a man walk on the moon. I saw phones go from being nailed to the wall to talking back to you. And in all that time, I've seen a whole lot of foolishness, especially when it comes to what folks put in their bodies. My name is Hattie Mae, and every doctor who ever told me to watch my cholesterol is dead and gone. Every single one. They'd come in with their fancy degrees and brand new pills telling you to eat this and never touch that. Half of it was nonsense, paid for by some company trying to sell you something in a shiny box. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to tell you the truth, the real truth, the kind that gets passed down from your great-grandmama, not from a commercial between soap ads on the television. It isn't about magic powders or expensive diets. It's about food that comes from the earth, food God gave us. And there are 7 of them. 7 foods I've eaten my whole life. 7 foods that are the reason I'm still sitting here talking to you today. Now the first one, this is the one they love to argue about. Coffee. Yes, Lord, a good, strong cup of black coffee. I've had one every single morning since I was about 16 years old. They'll tell you it'll give you a heart attack, make you jittery, ruin your nerves. Child, please. What's going to give you a heart attack is worrying about every little thing. That coffee wakes up your brain. It's full of what they call antioxidants. It tells your body it's time to get up and get to work. And the good Lord wouldn't have made it smell that good if he didn't want you to drink it. Just drink it black. Don't go dumping all that sugar and chemical creamer in there. That's the devil's work. Second is God's candy. Berries. Any kind you can get your hands on. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. When I was a girl, we picked them wild from the bushes behind the house. Now I get them from the store, but I still eat a handful every single day. They're sweet, but they don't have that fast, nervous sugar that rots you from the inside. They're full of polyphenols. That's a fancy word for color. And just like my daddy used to say, God rest his soul, the medicine is in the color. It protects the fruit, and it'll protect you, keeps the inflammation down. Number 3 comes from the water. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, the oily kind. We didn't see much salmon growing up in Georgia, but we had sardines, ate them right out of the can. My husband used to call it a poor man's lunch. I called it a rich man's medicine. Your brain is made of fat, and it needs good, clean fat to keep working right. That EPA, that DHA, that's the oil that keeps the engine from rusting. It keeps your thoughts clear, keeps the sadness from creeping in. They'll tell you to worry about mercury. I tell you to worry about a brain that can't remember your own children's names. I'll take my chances with the fish. All right, number 4. This is another one they lied to you about. Eggs. The whole egg, yolk and all. For 50 years, they told us the yolk was going to clog our hearts. They scared a whole generation away from the most perfect food God ever made. It's a lie. The yolk is where the power is. That's where the choline is for your brain, that lutein for your eyes. It's a perfect little package of life. I eat 2 every morning, fried in bacon grease, and my heart is still ticking just fine, thank you very much. And that brings me to number 5. This one's gonna make the young folks clutch their pearls. Red meat. Yes, Lord, good grass-fed red meat, the kind that comes from a cow that actually walked around in the sun. They'll tell you it's gonna kill you. Your body needs what's in that meat. It needs the iron. It needs the B12. It needs that carnitine. Those are the things that give you strength in your muscles and keep your blood strong. You feel weak, you feel tired. That ain't because you're old. It's because you're living on chicken breast and tofu. You need the kind of power that comes from the earth. And a cow? Well, a cow is just a machine for turning grass and sunshine into strength. It really is that simple. Number 6 is a little different. Fermented foods. Now, we didn't call it that. We called it sauerkraut. We called it pickles. We called it buttermilk. It's food that's alive, full of good bacteria. Your gut is like a garden. You've got to have good soil. If all you've got is weeds in there, you're going to be sick. Fermented foods put the good stuff back. They keep your digestion right. And let me tell you something. Happy gut, happy life. You remember that. And the last one, number 7. This one's my little secret, my treat. Raw cacao. Not chocolate, not that sugary junk you grab at the checkout counter. I'm talking about the real stuff, the bitter, dark powder, the kind that tastes like dirt and magic at the same time. I take 1 spoonful every morning in my coffee. It's got something in it called, PQQ. That's a mouthful. But what it does is tell your body to make new mitochondria, new spark plugs. At my age, that little fire matters. It wakes up your brain, keeps you sharp. Best kept secret there is. So there you have it. Coffee, berries, fatty fish, eggs, red meat, fermented foods, and cacao. That's the list. It ain't what they're selling you on television. In fact, it's the opposite of what they're selling you. But it's the truth. It's the food that built me, the food that's kept me here for over a century. But I'll tell you one more thing, and this part matters most. It ain't just the food. The food is the fuel, but it isn't the engine. The engine is your spirit. You've got to have a reason to get up in the morning. You've got to have people to love. You've got to have a little faith. You can eat all the red meat in the world, but if your heart is full of bitterness, you're gonna get sick anyway. So you forgive folks, you laugh even when it hurts, you sit on the porch and watch the sun go down, you thank the good Lord for another day. Do that and eat your eggs, and you might just stick around for a while. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's about time for my coffee.